Alright guys, here we go, episode 73. This week playing against Missouri. Looking at the stats, we're pretty even. I mean, we have our issues on offense and defense, but it pretty much outweighs the other for sure. Top players for my team: Marshall, Stewart, Manning, of course. Manning that never plays. And I guess I didn't show his. I thought I showed his. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. But we're actually playing against the computer. There was some issue against playing against Cosmic TO. And we lost connection with like 3 minutes left in the game, and it wouldn't let me finish, so had to play against the computer. He was generous enough to let me play on autopilot, so I got the game played at least. And then we threw the pass there, get the first down, but Schroeder gets laid out. Reed with a spin move, absolutely making the defense look silly for the touchdown. Yeah, buddy. 3rd and 6 into the first quarter right now. Audible out of it. I see A at the last second. He was standing there so wide open, but I missed him. So we had to settle for a field goal. And the way my kicker has been this year, not so great. But we make it. All of my misses have been off the goalpost. Just the heads up there. I have 3 misses. All of them have been off the bar. Very frustrating. He drops back to pass. Johnson drops the pick. That was like the second. He's got 2 incomplete passes. Both of them should have been picked, but we did not get fortunate there. We get a 10-0 lead. They go settle for the field goal. 4th and 11. Eventually, they'll kick it. Eventually, thank you. Kicks up, and kick is good. Kick is good. Not quite as good as my kicker, but it gets the job done, man. Kicks the field goal, and it makes it. And they bring it within 7. So it was like a series later, I think I threw a pick. Supposed pick. And he ends it off up to middle, little read option. Running back did work this game. My gosh, had almost 200 yards rushing. I think he broke the first tackle almost every time. Just a beast right there. Run right past him. He gets in the end zone for the touchdown to tie it up 10-10. They respond right back. I go 10-0. They go 10-0. So 1st and 10. Drop back the pass. Little play action. Setup play. Throw it to A. It took too long to throw it. I saw him come open, and Bell just makes a great jump on it. And if you can hear the announcer, he said he's taking it to the house. I think that's Kemp. Says, I don't think so. He tracks him down for my 2nd pick of the game. And that was just a good pick, man. I thought I had it. He jumped it right at the right time and picks it off. They get the ball back. About 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Drop back the pass and rolls out. Hits the receiver back of the end zone, and his feet were in. The booth did review it, but they said he was a touchdown, which it was. So they could take the lead 17-10. So 26 seconds left. I'm trying to make something happen here. 3rd and 19. Drop back to pass. Throw it to A, and oh my gosh, my game is not going well right now. That linebacker somehow picked that off, man. He was so open downfield. 3rd interception of the game in the first half. Not looking good for me. They end up getting close. Just take the field goal. 3 seconds left. Go up 20-10. They have 20 unanswered points. My gosh. So then ensuing kickoff, I'm like, well, whatever. I'll just bring it out with Schroeder here for the heck of it. I mean, why not? And it's laid out. That whole side gets laid out right there. They pick up the blocks, and Schroeder is freaking gone. Nobody's catching him. Nobody's even close. By the time he gets to the end zone, I dive. My first kick return, I think, ever. At least in a couple of seasons. My gosh, dude. It took me forever to do it, but I got it. So going into the half, we are not looking good. We are not looking good. I mean, 3 turnovers, all 3 picks. 1 in the red zone for sure. Just not a good game. We're pretty even passing and rushing. Just can't finish the job, man. Can't finish the job. So I get the ball, start the 2nd half. End up throwing a pick again for my 4th interception. It was not my day, man. Not my day. So they end up trying to run it for the first down. Don't get it. 4th and 2. They take the field goal. And with this, they will go up by 6. Go up 23-17. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. I need a break right here. 2nd and inches at the end of the 3rd quarter now. Handed off to Atkins. That's the backup running back. Marshall had a horrible game this game. Just couldn't get anything going on. I think he had like 20 carries for 60 yards. Just not very good at all. And then Atkins, somehow, that was one of those fortunate run into the back of my own guy. He jumps to the right side. But Atkins gets in 24-23, and we take the lead by 1. So we hold them on 4th down. They go for it, but we stop them. So 3rd and 3. It says it was a setup play. I drop back the pass, and maybe somebody eventually somewhere. But I didn't see anybody, so we take the sack. Settle for the field goal. 4th and 8. And kick is up, and it's good. So we go up by 4, 27-23, 3rd and 5, 2.5 minutes left. Trying to keep them from scoring, trying to keep them from getting the first down. Hands off to the running back, and everybody converges finally. It wasn't the guy that was breaking the tackles. It was some Mullins guy. So 4th and 5. They have to go for it here. They don't have a choice. And drop back to pass and dumps it out to the running back, who gets hit as he catches and drops it. Turnover on downs. He was short anyways. And we end up getting the ball back, run out the clock, get a first down. And we nailed it a couple of times. That's why it's 3rd and 15. Nail it again, 4th and 17. We take the lead. I thought about trying to kick a field goal, but I didn't want something to happen and me lose and then be very mad. So we take the win, 27-23. Won the game. Very good. I would have loved to have had the other game, but that's how it is. Shorter play of the game is 104 kickoff return yards and a touchdown. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. First one in a long time, if ever. Looking at the games around the country, nothing on there really is of importance because nobody's ranked. But it is what it is, man. They're just showing some stats. Poor guys. Now, my stats, I mean, I did pretty good. First downs, rushing yards, passing yards, time of possession, just had 4 picks. Horrible game. Plays of the game, Schroeder, of course, with his kick return for touchdown. Williams on the end. Nice game. And we'll be right back with the advance. Alright, guys, just got done showing the highlights of the game against Missouri. If you couldn't tell, we actually had an issue connecting. We got through almost the entire game. There was like 2 minutes left, and it kicked him out of the game. So I tried to finish against the computer, and it froze on me. I think that's a glitch with NCAA, but I would much rather have that game than the game you just saw. It was a horrible game. It was like flip-flops, man. Complete opposite of how I was playing against Cosmic TO. It was still a close game. It was like 23 to 10 or something like that. It was still a relatively close game, man. It was still about what this one ended up at, but I would have much rather had that game than the one you just saw, for sure. Even though I would take that kick return for a touchdown, though. That was nice. So I had to set him. He said it was okay to play against the computer, so I set him to autopilot, and ended up barely getting the win. Somehow, man. I don't know what I did, but got the win. So let's see how everybody else did. UCLA had a bye week. Rutgers ends up getting the win, 56-28. Mississippi State had a bye week. Florida State did not play their game this week. Wow. So sorry, man, got to skip past you and play Maryland. Washington did not play his game this week either against Houston. So sorry, guys, skip past you. Just got to keep things moving. I gave people a little extra time this time because Easter was on Sunday. So essentially I didn't count that, just for people being out of town and whatnot. So I don't know if anybody used it. I know I enjoyed my Easter. I had plenty of time, like time off, and spend time with my family. So I didn't do anything video game wise. I don't think Sunday. Came home after a little get together and passed out. I was tired. Tired playing with the kids, man. Here on Marshall, they end up getting the win 47-14. Kansas wins 55-49 in overtime. Auburn ends up getting the win 42-35. TCU wins 54-23, and Ole Miss had a bye week this week. So what we're going to do is we're going to advance it real quick, and we'll be right back. Alright, just got done with the advance this week. I have a bye week, so what I might do is just show some of the highlights from the Missouri game that didn't get finished, just to show something up there. But we'll see for sure. See what everybody else is doing. UCLA has a bye week this week. Rutgers has a bye week. Mississippi State plays Texas A&M. Florida State ends up getting the win over Maryland last week. They have a bye week this week. Washington plays Stanford. Marshall plays Louisiana Tech. Kansas has a bye week. Missouri plays Georgia. Auburn plays Ole Miss. Oh man, I might put some video up, but more than likely I'm just going to tell you to go watch that video because it's going to be a doozy for sure. Like I said before, Auburn ran both of us into the ground last year, so we're going to see what's going on this year for sure. TCU plays Iowa State, and then Ole Miss plays Auburn. So we're looking at the top 25, see what we got going on there. Any changes? I know I dropped for some reason. So 3 lost, 3, 5 didn't really drop, just 7 and 9 jumped up because they're undefeated. So last undefeated teams take the leapfrog up ahead of everybody. But Notre Dame did lose. They lost to Georgia Tech, who would drop 2 spots by beating the number 3 ranked team. Nice. Doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, we dropped from 13 to 15. No, they moved up. They went from 14 to 12. So never mind. Anybody else? TCU is now ranked. They went from not ranked to ranked. Nobody else on there. Missouri dropped out, but they are close to getting back in. Check out the media, see what's going on there. 1, 2. Yeah, UCLA and Rutgers both fell considerably because of the loss. The undefeated teams just making the final charge. Making a final charge up there. TCU's ranked. Anybody else close? Missouri fell out, but they'll be back pretty soon. Check out the Heisman watch. See who's up for the Heisman as of right now. Florida State, UCLA got it pretty much on lock. Notre Dame's quarterback, Miami, and then Arizona State. We ended up losing to Oregon State, which is kind of a surprise. But that's how it is, man. So like I said, I don't know. I might put the Missouri game up that didn't get finished, just so you can see what that's like. But for sure, and then when the next video comes out, make sure you go check out that Ole Miss Auburn game, because it's going to be a doozy for sure. That's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see y'all next time.